Right, good morning folks, Wednesday morning, and it is 7:30 on a glorious tiring morning, which unfortunately you don't get to see because we're still in my rather shambles of a living room. But here we are, it is Wednesday morning, we got our Tabata intervals to do. So we're going to get a warm-up done, all the usual stuff, and into the rounds. But yeah, I would just keep on encouraging you with this session. This is that one where there's 2 exercises back to back. Just make sure you're doing the movements which are good for you. And we're 3 weeks into this block, so if there's different movements you want to do, you've got permission to do that. Okay, we're going to do a warm-up, and as we're going through the warm-up you can be thinking of things that might serve you well this morning, and another cup of tea is not one of them. Not yet anyway. All right, let's go on with the warm-up. We're going to keep it simple. We're going to do our 1-minute squat to press with or without dumbbells. Get set up, take a few breaths, settle those shoulders, get those feet grounded on the floor, building up that range of movement in the squat. Going in 3, 2, 1, and away we go for a squat to press. So just building this movement up. Okay, so Wednesday workout. Working into the upper body and the abs. After Monday's leg workout. All right, as we go through this minute then, deepening that squat. Yes, all right. Yeah, and as I said before, you might need to slow that down, particularly as we're in the warm-up. Slow that down as you go into that deeper version of the squat. Exaggerating that height to the press. Waking up the body, easing into that movement. Good. Last few reps. One more here. There, okay. I'm going to just pop that dumbbell over to the side, step back into that lunge, so long lunge position. Arms can come out now, so the arms are wide, settle out through the length of the arms. So settling the shoulders down, breathe. Feel that full extension of the arms, feel that readiness in those legs. All right, similar thing with this lunge then, so we're going to do small movements just at the top, just feeling our way into that movement. And this one's going to get tricky pretty quickly. So even with this small movement, you'll feel that work through the legs. Good, but keeping the arms long as if you're bringing that focus back to how the shoulders are settled down, shoulder blades down the back, arms lengthened. All right, keep that going, but now bring the arms up so the arms are vertical. Notice how the shoulders stay down. Good, so hopefully nothing else changed there. Breathe. Maybe a bit deeper into that movement. Bring the arms back to the horizontal. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back. Switch legs. Long lunge position. Feel that stretch through this other leg now. Again, bring the arms wide. Bring your focus to the arms and to the shoulders. Settling the shoulder blades down. Long through the neck. Good. Broaden out through the upper back. Keeping the arms horizontal, down and up movements with the legs. Good. Feel that levelness of the arms. Again, keeping everything else the same, bring the arms up to the vertical. Still got that down and up movement with the lunge. Good. Feeling that work coming into the legs. Lower the arms back to horizontal, keep that lunge going, bring the focus back to the arms and to the shoulders, broad through the shoulders, open through the chest. 3, 2, and 1. Step up and relax it down. All right, ground the feet down on the floor and arm circles, circling around. So bring that full range of movement then through the shoulders. Breathe. Good. Go on then, circle forwards as well. Nice. Okay, and relax it down. Take this into a shallow squat and lift up at the side with that knee drive. So we don't need to worry about balancing at the top, just a knee drive up. Shallow squat, easy knee drive up. As if you're just rehearsing this movement. As if you're about to do a Tabata interval with squat knee drive in it. See if we can deepen this squat. So perhaps those elbows come down to the top of the knees. Keeping the back nice and strong and in its neutral alignment there. One more. Okay, and kick this out. All right, team, so we're going to get into this. So Tabata rounds, 2 exercises back to back. Kind of just warmed up and rehearsed through our first set. We've got a shoulder press in lunge position. So with your hand weights, you're going to be in lunge position, back up straight. You've got a shoulder press movement. You can add in that lunge if you want to, or you could keep that high. Okay, so shoulder press lunge, paired up, squat to knee drive. Those 2 movements, the heart rate's going to get up, legs are going to work, abs are going to work, upper body's going to work. If you want to do something slightly different, it's up to you. All right, team, that's enough warming up, that's enough chat. Are we ready to go? Ready to work? 8 rounds, 25 seconds on each one. Are you ready? Set up, shoulder press in lunge position. Set up, you're going in 5. So here's lunge position, here's shoulder press. You're doing a shoulder press with or without the lunge, go. That's your timer started. All right, so shoulder press here. You can hold that lunge up high or you can add that lunge in. But I want you to bring that focus to the arms and shoulders. All right, so you might want to static out that lunge. 10 seconds left. There. So focus through those arms and shoulders. So you're alternating this with squat to knee drive. Remember which leg is back though, so next time you can switch. You've got 10 seconds, that's plenty of time to change. All right, so set up for squat to knee drive. You're gonna power down into that squat and then power up into that knee drive. Ready, go, 25 seconds. Right, so team, now we're moving with purpose and intensity, aren't we? Yes, we are. Good, yes, see the difference in pace, nice. Oh yes, good work, live class. Good. All right, remembering which leg was back in the lunge last time. There's our change, set up. All right. Oh, I don't remember which leg was back. Think on this way around. Set up, go. Right, so 10 seconds is plenty of time to do that changeover. Make sure they are ready. And we go on the buzzer. Full intensity all the way through this 25 seconds. Elbows wide, broad through the upper back. There's the change. All right, squats press coming up. Set up, ready, 3, 2, 1, go. So there's that familiar squat to knee drive, sorry, not squats press. Familiar squat movement, dialed in there, muscle memory, alignment memory, powerful knee drive. Last few seconds. There's time. Right, that's us halfway through this Tabata. Set up, right. Other leg back, so we got it now. Hip flexor stretch here, arms come up, there's the start position, go. Go team, go, go, go. So again, elbows wide, broad through the shoulders. 10 seconds. Nice team. Whew. Suddenly that intensity is lifted. Oh, there's the change. Squat to knee drive coming up. This is not so easy after all. Set up. Go. I mean, I thought Monday was leg day. What's going on? Good. All right, so you can bring that emphasis then into the abs, into that midsection, drawing that knee across. Hip flexor working, but then getting that stretch through the hip flexor as you stand up. There's the change. Last set of this one. 1 foot back up straight, pelvis level, dumbbells up, go. Any suggestion of going down and up in that lunge, swiftly vetoed. Good. 5 seconds. Last set, squat to knee drive after this. There's the change. Here we go. Last interval. Squat to knee drive. Set up. Go. Running team, finish strong. We're down on the floor after this. We've got that chest press and bridge. So working into the core, even though it's a chest press, it's more into that midsection. Get this set done, last few seconds. There's time. All right, you get a few moments, get your breath back. Whew. A little bit of recovery time. Grab a quick drink of water, set your mat up with your dumbbells ready. Right. So yeah, this is that one. This is that one. With the chest press, leg kick out combo thing. Here, head and shoulders are lifted. We were doing a chest press with a leg extension there. So the dumbbells lower as the legs lower, or as the leg lowers. Head and shoulders can be lifted, chin tucked, bringing that work into the abs, or the head and shoulders can be down. Or you could do double leg extension up here. And we paired that up with this hip lift and that funny knee drive here. But you could also do hip bridge, kick ups, any of those combinations that we've done. I might alternate between those two. Ooh. Team, are you ready? That's enough of a breather. Everyone's disappeared from the live class screens. I'm hoping you're down on your mat. Ready, going in 5, set up. Here we go. Away we go. Ooh, I got that the wrong way around. There we go. One leg extends. Either opposite arm or maybe both arms can come down. All right, find that movement. Wake up. There. All right, so it's the legs and the arms that are moving. Bring that emphasis into the midsection. So it's those core muscles that keep all of this together. It's pulling on the neck a little bit. See? Oh, there's time already. Feet down, hips come up. If you're doing that knee drive thing, hover the hips just off the floor. Right, so your bum is lifted, and then a knee drive towards opposite elbow. Go. There's our timer started. Right, let's see if we can find that intensity of effort, that intensity of focus. Oh, this is the shuffling back the way one, isn't it? Right, so seeing if you can find 2 movements back to back, which you can feel working well for you. There's time. Right, reset up, reshuffle down the mat. Chest press, arms vertical, knees up to tabletop. Lower the dumbbells, extend that leg, pull it back together. Head and shoulders can stay on the floor or they can lift. Yeah, the higher you can lift the head and shoulders, the less tension through the neck. Gently tucking the chin in, fully extending through that leg. Feel like the amount of focus and awareness you put into the movement makes it even harder. There. So it's like you're channeling that effort. But I'm going to leave the head and shoulders on the floor this time and go into alternating kick-ups. I feel that's probably going to be more helpful. We're away, timer has started. Right, so I want to feel that stability through the hip. I want to get that stretch in the hamstrings and also in the hip flexor by lifting that hip high. It's like an active stretch through the hip flexor. here. Although I don't really like this exercise, I kind of like it because it feels like it's functional in that it's working towards the functionality of the hip. Right, are you ready? Anyway, chest press. Go. I might also leave the head and shoulders down on the floor here. Just dial into the movement of the limbs, but controlled through that midsection. So complete stability through that midsection. Yeah, good. Right, there's the change. 25 seconds goes pretty quick on these exercises. All right, set up, hip bridge, alternating leg kick up if you're going to do that one. Away we go, 25 seconds. Maybe slower movement means the clock goes quicker. Would that work? And then faster movements means it goes slower. I feel that's the opposite of general relativity. Okay, hips down. Okay, we're back to chest press. All right, arms vertical, knees up to tabletop. Set up. Go. I think this is our last set here. Alright, so however you're doing this movement, making sure that this is reinforcing strong movement patterns, freedom of movement, flowing movement. There's time. Hip bridge. Lift up. Ready. And kick-ups, alternating sides. I think this is the last interval. Yes, it is. There's that trumpet fanfare and relax down. Oh, good team. All right, making our way through this. All right, we're staying down on the floor. Oh yes, right, it's Wednesday. Roll it over into box shape. Hands below shoulders, knees below hips to begin with. Right, we've got 100 to do. All right, are we in this? If this really isn't going to work for you and you've got something different that would work better, choose to do that. Otherwise, set up in press-up position. Walk the knees back, but keeping the upper body still. So keeping the torso over the hands, walk the knees back. You can leave the knees there and do those small press-ups here at the top of the movement, or you can tuck the toes, lift up here. Either way, first set of 25 quick reps, just that top part of the movement, so small movements going in 3, 2, 1, down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's your tempo. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 25. Hold it there. Hold, lengthen, re-strengthen. Right, you can do an extra 10 reps, a little bit deeper, a tiny bit slower. Are you ready? We go down, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Take a little breather there. We're on 35. All right, same thing coming up. 25 and then an extra 10. Gonna go quick and then a tiny bit slower. All right. Okay. So set up. Hands below shoulders. Walk the knees back. Alright, so 25 quick reps. If you think you can go a little bit lower than you were before, go for it. Tuck the toes, lift up onto the balls of the feet if you're doing that one. Ready, set up. 3, 2, 1, down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, hold it there, lengthen the arms, settle the shoulders. 10 extra reps. 3, 2, 1, go down, push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, I've made it to 70. Shake it out. Right, quick hip flexor stretch here. Open out through the hip flexor. Right, so my laptop is on the windowsill in the living room, and on the outside windowsill, Kitty has just appeared. She's been out all night. Just getting back at this time in the morning. Kitty, shocking behaviour. All right, hip flexor stretch here. Good. Switch knees. Hip flexor stretch, other side. You've got 30 reps to do. We're going to do the smallest movements for the first 10, a little bit deeper for the second lot of 10, and deepest still on the last 10. All right, that's what's coming up. All right. Okay, let's do it. Bring those knees back down. Hands on the floor, hands below shoulders. Walk the knees back, keeping the body weight over the hands. Find that position that you can get to. That's your 3/4 press up position. If you want, tuck the toes, lift up. All right, are we ready? Set of 10. Small, quick movements. 3, 2, 1. Down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit deeper. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Last set of 10. Deepest as you can. 1, 2, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Phew. All right, good work. All right, make your way up to your feet. Well done, team. All right, grab one of your dumbbells. Good. Going in 5, set up, single arm shoulder press. That knee comes up as well. Stand tall. Go, single arm shoulder press. That knee goes back. Good. Live class, frantically getting in position. There, swimmer press. Single arm shoulder press. With that other knee traveling back. That other arm kind of just goes through the movement as if you're doing front crawl and that arm is coming through for that final push. There, in that reach position with that lifting arm. Change sides. Stand tall. All right, arm comes up. That knee comes up as well. Find your balance. Ready? Go. Single arm shoulder press. Lovely. Good. Nice. There's time. Right, take the dumbbell in each hand. Bring the feet a little bit wider. We're doing a wide squat. So we're in here. You don't need to do that little step. Just the squat movement. Away we go. 25 seconds here. I want you to exaggerate that tallness at the top. So straightening both legs out. There, so again, that full height at the top of the movement. Hips back. Exaggerating perhaps that hinge from the waist, as if you're going down into that kind of almost like a deadlift position, but combined with the knee bend of the squat, like a ready stance. All right, there's time. All right, take us into half jacks. Half jacks here. 25 seconds, either half jacks or full jumping jacks. I'm going to stick with half jacks, and away you go. All right, so either way you're moving, full jumping jacks if you can. Yep, good. Nice. All right, well done, team. So we're nearly there. Last little bit of work. We're going to whiz through those 4 intervals again. Yeah, nice going, live class. Loving it. Seeing that energy there. There's our change. Right, find that dumbbell again. We're finishing with this run through. So single arm shoulder press. 1 set on each side. Set up. There's the shoulder press. There's the knee lift. Go. Good. All right, so that arm is working, the shoulder is working, that standing leg is working, but make sure that link that holds it all together, that midsection, is also fully switched on, fully engaged, supporting that effort of movement. Good, there's the change. Switching sides. Good. So strengthening that functionality of the whole body. Good. Good, nice work team. Oh, just looking out the living room window, I've got Kitty on the windowsill and there's two that look like not very old calves just walking along the side of the road there. Nice, there's the change. Set up. Oh yeah, there's quite a few of them. There's a little gaggle of them. Ready. Squats, down and up. And I'm pretty sure gaggle is not the collective noun for a group of calves. Right, so last couple of intervals. I can definitely feel that work through the back of the legs. There's our change. So finishing with half jacks, jumping jacks, jogging on the spot, whatever you want to do, just to kind of run this one out. 25 seconds. I'm going to do half jacks. Here we go. Last interval, team. 20 seconds. Good. Last 10 seconds, taking us up to 8 a.m. or whenever it is that you're doing this recording. But whenever you're doing this, you did it, you tuned in, you press play, got it done. And there is time. Nice work, shake that out. 7:59. All right, good stuff. Shake this out. One quick stretch. I'm going to lean in and just stretch out through the calves. Feeling that stretch through the lower leg. Perhaps paddling out those ankles, bringing some life into that calf, into the Achilles, flushing out through the leg muscles, bringing that circulation all the way through to the lower leg. Good. Alright, and then bring that back up to standing. Similar thing with the shoulders, shrugging the shoulders out, bringing circulation and movement to those working muscles. Good, and then extending that into arm circles. Breathe. Alright, there is 8 o'clock, settle the arms down, shake that out. Alright, feeling good for it. Alright, so wherever you are, I hope the sun is shining at some point today for you all. And I will see you back in on Friday morning, 7:30 for the live class. Alright, have a great Wednesday. I'll see you on Friday. Cheers, guys.